Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. Let's see, check the status of the Alice Fund. 21,250. Go back. Access the Shadowrun BBS. Pay data for sale. No, we're going to give that to somebody else. Transis Highlander, best new deck. Just got one of these from Transis Neuronet rep. Wants me to sell them in my store, so I took the puppy for a test drive. Signal quality's insane, makes for a huge difference in comfort and decking fatigue. I can stay jacked in for hours and feel fine. Last session I had to set a timer just so I wouldn't forget to eat. The specs on that thing look impressive, but I'm an Allegiance man. Does the comfort really make that much of a difference? My decks are generally beaters anyway. Allegiance? What are you doing with that thing? Playing video games? Any serious decking is going to require way more horsepower than that thing can push, even overclocked. Only a crappy decker blames their gears. I do just fine, thanks. Lumens, how much is Transis paying you to post the scheissuck? I'm drowning in junk messages! Oi, chummers, I could use your help. Every time I jack into the Matrix these days, I'm flooded with junk mail. There's just so much of it I can't even see. Can anyone help me? Great. Another newbie who thinks he's on a tech support board. Hey, stuff it. I want to ask, but I'm desperate. I can't deck like this. Alright, Thunder, calm down. It sounds like an ad bot has keyed it into your deck. Been poking around anywhere sketchy lately? I don't need details. A simple yes or no will do. No, Bandit, I haven't been anywhere like that, I swear. Please help me. What you want to bet he gave his personal info to some scam site? I'll give you 10 to 1 odds. No, I don't think so. All I've done was make an online dating profile. Oh. Let me guess. Meet and mate? How did you guess? That's not a real dating site, Thunder. It's a place where desperate people go to get infected with malware. Well, what do I do? How do I make it stop? I don't know. Buy a new deck? Best of luck. That's awesome. Okay. Go back. That's pretty much everything I can do right here. Now. Oh, there's this. There's a new one of these. Load the second DVD. Play track 1. Green Winters appears on the screen. Timestamp 11:11. Alright, as I said in my last recording, I've been having trouble finding hard facts in fair swing, so I thought I'd open things up a bit. Let's see what the rumor mill has to say. The screen jumps and Winters reappears in a different location. He is now clutching a mug of soy calf in both hands, and there are bags under his eyes. Well, that was enlightening, assuming that any of it was true, that is. So for the past 5 hours, I've been poking around some of the crazier fringe theories related to dragons and the SOX. As a reminder, the SOX is an irradiated wasteland between France and Germany. It got zoned off back in '08 after the Katnum GAU reactor meltdown. Anyway, there are all kinds of rumors floating around about the place. I've heard stories about a walled city in there that operates on a survival of the fittest kill-or-be-killed basis. Sort of like a nightmare inversion of Berlin, all of the anarchy but none of the stability that the F-state provides. The radiation poisoning, cancer, and mana pollution are just the icing on the cake. So when Adrian helped the Luftwaffe shoot Fairschwing down, she crashed into the SOX. That much is well known. What isn't as well known are all of the modern-day myths that have risen around about her since, and tonight I've heard an earful. I chatted up a girl who claimed to be a ghost rat. That's a smuggler that operates in the SOX. She told me about a dragon cult called the Disciples of the Cleaning Fire. Apparently, these cultists worship some sort of radioactive ghost dragon. Could be Fairschwang or could be nothing, but it's worth digging into all the same. Another thing that my little ghost rat told me, the popular rumor in the SOX, is that Fairschwang's astral form was, I guess you'd say, mutated by all that background radiation. Some of the glow punks out there say that she shed her body like an old coat. Others say that she's trapped, doomed to languish as an intangible radioactive ghost. That is not encouraging. I don't know how much credence to give any of this. After all, I don't have any proof that my ghost rat is even a ghost rat. She might be, but then she could just be a run-of-the-mill glowpunk. Or maybe she's just yanking my chain. She's never been into the SOX at all. Who knows? Well, it's food for thought. Anyway, I don't know whether the thought of some radioactive ghost dragon thing is any scarier than a genuine dragon is, but it's interesting all the same. Now the big question is, will any of this get me any closer to finding Adrian? I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, but you never can tell. 2. And Winters, 2054, 11/12, the next day. Alright, let's continue thinking outside the box. After the Dragonfall, the great dragon Kaltenstein came flying to the SOX to rescue the Firewing, but he was driven off. Some say killed by Lofwehr and Nebelhair. So what if there's another dragon involved in all of this? Grabs a thick leather-bound tome from a shelf behind him, licks a finger, and begins to leaf through it. Alright, so let's run up down a list of major dragons that could be helping. First, there's the Golden Whim, Lofwehr, the CEO of Saderkrop, and quite possibly the single most dangerous being on Earth. Lofwehr's a local boy, so he'd be in a position to help Verschway. He certainly has the financial capability to help him. He could send a small army to the SOX if he wanted to. So he's definitely got the means, but I can't see how he'd have the motive. He actively prevented the Firewing's rescue back in 2012, after all. Same thing is true for Nebelhair. So let's scratch the both of them off the list. Flips a page, frowning. We've got Aiden, the great Sirush. He's operating out of Turkey by all accounts. He's not a fan of Lofwehr. They're actively competing for territory in the Middle East. So I suppose that could be considered motive. Reviving the Firewing might cause problems for the Golden Worm. But would he risk a war with Saderkrop by straying into Lofwehr's territory? Again, I don't think it's likely. There's Seldware out in Wales. He's pretty heavily invested in Transys Neuronet, so he's got the money. But he's too busy dealing with the BTL killer scandal that Transys is going through out in London to get his claws dirty in the SOX. Dunkelzahn, out in the UCAS. He pauses, shakes his head, and slams the tome shut. No, this is a waste of time. The more I think about it, the more I'm convinced I am. The Firewing is acting alone. Dragons don't cooperate unless they absolutely have to. After all, why bother making nice with your equals when you've got an entire planet full of pawns at your disposal? They don't need to work together, they have us to exploit. While this track does load, it's clearly corrupted. The screen fills with meaningless stream of text. Anything, exe, anything that pops out. Text disappears, you find yourself back to the menu screen. The file here is partially garbled. You can recognize a few words here and there, but they're interspersed amidst a solid block of corrupted text. Vauclair and still my big brother, still searching for Firewing. Swear to, if it's the last thing, swear to new research, don't know, it's either what or who. Files corrupted. The screen fills with a meaningless assortment of ASCII characters. I wonder if you could put that through an ASCII translator. Text disappears, you find yourself back at the menu screen. The screen goes black, and the same digital chime that you heard on the Dragonfall DVD plays again. Crackle of static fills the air, followed by the same now familiar electronic whine. A few moments later, the display goes live. Vauclair looks haggard. His eyes are heavily bagged and bloodshot. His hair is mussed. He holds a cigarette in an unsteady hand. Herbie, it's me. I can't sleep. I don't know where you are. Out having fun, no doubt. Maybe flirting with one of those unattainable beauties that you're always chasing. He tries on a smile, but it quickly disappears. He takes a drag on a cigarette. That's good. I want you to live a pleasant, normal life, after all. One of us should. Vauclair rubs his eyes. I can still smell the smoke, Hermie. It's almost a year later. I can still taste the stench of burning corpses. When I sleep, I can hear the sirens and the screams. There is no sound in this world as horrible as a burn victim's screams. The doctors would call this PTSD, I'm sure. They'd have me in therapy, maybe dose me up on SSRIs like they do to our veteran soldiers. He chuckles, then takes another drag. I see all my German accents turned out to be the same voice. Ah, quite a story for the tabloids. The great dragon slayer, Adrian Vauclair, mentally incapable of wrestling with his own demons. No therapy for me, and certainly no medication. I have a reputation to live by, however poorly deserved it is, and however little I want it. The dragon is still alive, Hermie, of that I am certain. One day I will find her, and then perhaps I'll be able to sleep through the night. Display goes black. Background wine fades away. A moment later, you find yourself deposited back in the menu screen. Check the DVD. Okay. Did you have anything more to say? No. Okay. I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna spend karma just yet. I am going to go ahead and go deliver the information to the shock Wellenreiter. Then come back here to the hub. You know what? It might be upstairs. It might be able to put it in the phone booth up here. Because right now it's not. Oh, it is up here. Just as the shock Wellenreiter payphone. It doesn't say the one in the Shat nest. Deliver the Humanist donors list. She accepts the data upload, and only a few moments later, a certified cred stick is spat out the coin slot. The phone's old LCD readout displays the text: freedom, equality, information, shock Wellenreiter. Walk away. Where is the guy that sells weapons? You're the druggie, aren't you? Yes, you are. Nah, I changed my mind. Toodles. You're the cyber clinic. Ah! There you are. Welcome back. You need some weapons? Some ammunition, perhaps? I got your message about that missing shipment. How can I help? A gang from nearby Kies has been hijacking shipments bound for the cruise bazaar, taking money out of our pockets. I could use your help to stop this from happening. Your dear departed Monica used to provide encryption and information control for the cruise bazaar. Now that she's gone, we merchants have been having no end of trouble. The obvious answer is that the gang has been intercepting our communications. What kind of communications? Shipping manifests, payment orders, that kind of thing. A group with an agenda could use that information to set an ambush. That's just what this gang has been doing. Several cargo trucks full of goods have already been hijacked en route to the cruise bazaar. I had a tracking device placed on the last shipment that I sent out. Containers full of weapons and medical supplies. Sure enough, it got taken. I've tracked it to Gesundbrunnen. If you've never been there, it's a kiosk built out of an old U-Bahn station and some old bunkers. Rumor has it a new gang called the Rabengeisters hold up there. I suspect that the two things are related. So I need you to go to Gesundbrunnen, find the Ragenbreister, and get our goods back. I can offer you 500 new yen for the task. If you can recover our missing weapons shipment, I'll be able to sell you some better hardware, too. Can you tell me any more about this gang? Not much, I'm afraid. From what I've heard, the Rabengeister are tricky. They have a reputation for stirring up trouble and then disappearing without a trace. I would tread carefully Gesundbrunnen if I were you. How do I get there? Take the U-Bahn. The line still runs, though not many folks stop at Gesundbrunnen anymore. The market there used to be something of a tourist attraction, but I think they've fallen on hard times recently. I'll take care of it. Good, it's about time I had some new inventory come in. One more thing, whatevs. I'm going to need you to go light on this one. Take a friend if you like, but no more than one. If you spook them, they could trash the merchandise. Best go quiet. Best go soon, too, before the trail goes cold. Okay. Have cash and weapons. Show me the goods. Yeah. Pure Tech. Armored clothing. Plus 10 hit points and 6 armor. Plus 1 dodge and plus 1 speed. Move speed. Plus 1 quickness and plus 1 dodge. But only armor 3. I am going to get that, I think. Okay, outfit. Oh, selling. Equipment. There you are. Consumables. All weapon. Okay. Range, combat 5. Browning Max Power Smart Link. I can sell that. I can sell that. Yes. Okay. Better damage, lower capacity. I'll wait. Okay. Maintenance worker. Why are you crowding? Hey buddy, sorry buddy, could use some help over here. You want to make another extra sketch? Scratch shouldn't take long. Sure, what's the problem? Well, me and my buddy Victor got called in from the next key is over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Your local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to them, tried to get them to give us the maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. They just scratched their heads at us, said the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is that your pumps have shut down. Happens from time to time without proper maintenance. When the pumps shut down, the waste starts piling up, and it's causing some pretty major overflow problems downstream. That doesn't sound like something I'd be... Go on, I'm listening. Well, Victor went down to the sewers while I was getting stuff out of the truck. When I came back, well, I was about to climb down there, but I heard these awful screams. That went on, and then they just stopped. I froze up, nearly shit myself, to be honest. I don't know what to do. I can't go down there out after that. Problem is, it's probably something basic, clogged that needs to be cleared, something like that. Restarting the pumps should take care of it. No goddamn way I'm going in there. You'll do the job for me. I'll give you the new yen. We were paid for it. I don't need it. You can have it all. I can live without the money, but someone's got to fix those pumps before I can leave. How many new yen are we talking about here? 500 for a job this quick is good money. Okay, I'll do it. Your lifesaver, chum. If you find Victor, well, if he's still alive down there, tell him I'm sorry. Okay. That's the sewers. We're going to do that first. Assemble the team and head in. Oh, I could hire him if I wanted to. Mercenary adept. Sword-wielding Ronin who loves a good three-piece suit. Highly focused technocrat shot. Thanks to his steady supply of hyper. Drone pilot rifle specialist prefers to stay out of the thick of it. Shaman pugilist, mistress of the spiked fist. Okay, I'm going to take you, you, and this is going to be close quarters. I will go ahead and take Iger, but you're going to be using the shotgun mostly, I think. I am just accumulating jobs. Oh my goodness. I mean, Shadowrun Returns was nothing like this. A ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passages makes up the network of sewers beneath the cruise bazaar. You climb down the ladder into the shallow underworld and reel at the wave of foul smells that washes over you, clogging your sinuses and saturating your clothing. As your eyes adjust to the light, you find yourself standing at the edge of a narrow channel of murky green water. The rush of churning water echoes down the tunnel. You catch a flash of motion in your peripheral vision, something man-sized, moving fast, flitting across the far end of the tunnel. You strain your eyes to see it, but no avail. The thing, whatever it is gone. I'm thinking ghoul. And I have forgotten to purchase medical stuff. Ooh, my apologies. I'll get a flashbang grenade. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes and skills. Open the karma screen. I think that's probably actually a good idea. Okay. Well, technically, getting, I probably would want to focus on my decking more than a lot of things. I think increasing my dodge. What are you? Reloading ammo costs 0 AP. And getting to that is probably best right now. Fix the water pumps. Anybody else think ghoul? I think ghoul. Okay, I need to improve my decking. My range, with reload at 0, my range skill should be pretty good for a while. Pump status console, pump status console. Access pump status. South turbine water flow failed. South turbine has been deactivated. Steady water flow has stopped. Pump test running past. Pump is operational but not receiving full water flow from the south terminal. Pump operations. Pump operations have been rerouted to facility's central computer. Walk away. That is interesting. Okay. South turbo water flow failed. South turbine has been deactivated. Steady flow pump tests running failed. The pump has been clogged. Clog cannot be resolved until water flow has been restored and the pump is shut down completely, then restarted. Operations, central computer system. Okay, see you in the next video.